Welcome to my backyard garden. I've been working on a project the last couple of days, redesigning my flower bed going along the house, and I still have the back section to do here. But before I do that, before I start on this, I have to replace this downspout drain, and I'm going to bury a drain pipe down from the spout out into the yard. I have three pieces for this project. First piece that's going to attach to the downspout coming down from the roof is this downspout adapter. So this is expandable, and what you do is you install it and turn it and divert it the direction you want it to go. Next piece is that tubing that'll be buried underneath the ground, run from the house out into the yard, and this piece will connect to it, this pop-up emitter. And you bury this at ground height, and then this little piece pops out, and whenever it rains and the water fills up the pipe and just flows out into the yard. So all I have to do is dig a trench out into the yard, put the adapter, the tube, and the pop-up emitter, and we're all done. Trench is dug. Now I did the trench about 8 to 10 inches from the house to the yard. Two things: the tubing that's going to run from the house out here to the emitter is 4 inches wide, and I want it to be below the surface level because this emitter is going to be 6 inches down at the bottom. So this is going to be sitting at ground level. So that trench right here at the end of the pipe, it has to be 6 inches deep, at least, to fit that emitter. The other thing is, the pipe is also 8 feet long, so make sure you measure. I laid it out here from the house underneath the downspout drain to here, and I marked the end of this trench. So I put the sand in there just to smooth the bottom out a little bit. Now it's time to put the pieces together and put them in the ground. Okay, you can see how this just slides up into the pipe. It's totally supported down here. You don't have to backfill. Now notice this tubing is perforated. So most of the water I found out, because I've installed 3 other ones in my house, and it has to be raining really hard to get to this emitter. But you notice here that the emitter is right there at ground level. So most of the water is going to drain out of this tube before it gets here, unless we get a really heavy rain. I want to make sure that, I scraped off the bottom of the sod to make sure that it was flat. Filled in with some of the soil that I dug up here because it'll fill in nicely. And I covered over the top of the pipe. But I want to make sure that the sod is going to be level with the rest of the yard. And then the emitter's there. So I filled in around that a bit. All I have left to do now is fill in the trench, sprinkle some grass seed, and I'm done. Hope that was helpful. If you like the video, give it a like. Share it with your friends. Leave your comments and questions below. Subscribe to my channel if you would, and pound that bell to get notifications of my future videos. Back soon with more stuff. Bye-bye.